Hey there, it is JRSD here, and I am back after a while. It's been like a week and a half since I recorded. Um, I don't know, I've just been busy. But yeah, so I am your coach of the Seattle Pidgeots, of course. I am here to review week number 10 of the IBL, which happened last week. Just didn't get around to recording. We were going up against probably one of my better friends in the league, aka Sexy Zexy, um, or Zexion, or Zexon, or Zexion. I'm not really sure how to pronounce it, but that's okay. Zex is cool. Um, his team is kind of threatening. Obviously, you can see right here. Aegislash Hydreigon, Diancie Mega, Celebi, Talonflame Ditto, Garbodor, Snorlax, Wishy-Washy, Rotofrost, and Steelix and Pissimian. Obviously, my team was Coco Lucha, Tangrowth, Rotomwash, Blaziken, Mega Garchomp, Articuno, Bronzong, Azelf, Stuntank, and I'm missing one. Am I? Well, here you go. This is the team that I brought. It doesn't matter. So I brought Mega Garchomp, fast variant this week with Swords Dance, Stealth Rock, Dragon Claw, Earthquake. Hits everything on his team for very good damage. Just like Haxorus last week, regular Garchomp outspeeds Hydreigon, and Celebi even, actually, and Rotom, and well, I guess Mega Garchomp outspeeds Rotom too. But yeah, so my plan was to Swords Dance and either force switches on Hydreigon if it's locked into like a Dark Pulse, if it's Scarf, or if it's not Scarf, just kind of force it out. I can force out Aegislash as well if it's not Air Balloon, stuff like that. So either set up Rocks or Swords Dance on Switch, and then stay in regular form. And the only thing that would outspeed me is the Talonflame, the Diancie, and any Scarfed Mon. So yeah, pretty threatening versus his team all around. Just basic stuff there. We brought specially defensive Winter Peg Articuno with the boots. Just freeze dry, U-turn, defog, roost. This was my Hydreigon check or answer, I guess. I took hits from Specs Hydreigon. It was not 2-hit KO'd by anything from Specs Hydreigon, I believe. Draco Meteor did less than 60, I think, from Life Orb Hydreigon, maybe. And then, of course, the second one, unless he's White Herb, wouldn't have killed. Then we have basic Choice Scarf, offensive Rotom with Hydro Pump, Volt Switch, Shadow Ball for the Celebi and the Aegislash, and then Trick to kind of hopefully disable one of his fatter mons like Snorlax or Aegislash if it's Toxic Stall. Then we had, having none of it, the Choice Specs Tapu Koko. Again, just like Garchomp, just pretty good offensive matchup versus him. His ground type is Steelix, which does not switch into a Grass Knot very often, or at all. Snorlax is the only thing that can really absorb hits from this. Celebi can take Thunderbolts if it's defensive, but yeah, pretty much a great Pokemon versus his team. Then we have White Herb Holucha with 3 attacks Roost. Not so much relying on Unburden here. The only thing that outspeed me is the Talonflame. Especially if it's Gale Wings, it would outspeed me anyway. At full health. And then Throat Chop is there for the Aegislash, and then the other 2 moves are just good versus stuff like Celebi and Diancie and stuff like that. And then we had physically defensive Bell Centered the Bronzong. This was here for Diancie. I kind of forgot that Mystical Fire existed in this generation. Totally forgot. And so I was thinking with just Earth Power, Moonblast, Diamond Storm, like Magnet Rise or something like that, Diancie would be hardwalled by Bronzong even if it's physically defensive. So that was kind of an oversight on my part. Didn't really matter. in the end, I think. But yeah, so let's just get right into it. I'm kind of wasting time here. This is not going to be a long video, but yeah, so he brought the Snorlax, the Aegislash, the Talonflame, the Celebi, the Diancie, and the Hydreigon. Pretty much the 6 I thought he was going to bring. I thought he could have actually left the Aegislash on the bench for the Steelix, but I knew he had to bring one of them. Just from the matchup, I guess. No ground type is nice, which means Choice Specs, Thunderbolts, and Volt Switches from Rotom and Coco are good. So first turn, we lead with Rotom because it's pretty free. He leads with the Hydreigon. I go for the Volt Switch to see if it is Scarfed, and it is not. So we go right into the Articuno as he goes for the pretty obvious U-turn there. And he's able to go freely into Diancie here, and I'm going to go into Bronzong. He goes straight for the Power Gem. Obviously, he doesn't know if I can take a Mystical Fire or not, so he can't stay in. I go right for the Gyro Ball as he goes into Aegislash. I go into the Garchomp here as he sets up a sub, and I realize that it's sub-toxic. Probably protect disgusting Aegislash set. I go for the Earthquake, and he misses a Toxic, which is tough, I guess, but he didn't get damaged really at all, so it doesn't really matter. He goes to Celebi, takes 25 from my Dragon Claw, it does nothing. I go into Articuno, he goes right back into Diancie. I go into Rotom this time, thinking he might pull the double into Celebi right away, or into Aegislash, but that didn't work out. Obviously, we do some switching here. I click Volt Switches, he goes to Hydreigon. I go back into Garchomp, he goes into Celebi. I go for Swords Dance. And this is kind of where I misplay here. Dragon Claw, easy 2-hit KO on this thing. He goes for Toxic. And then I could have killed it. And then gotten off at least. Well, I would have. Yeah, with this thing being gone, I would have been freed up a lot more with Garchomp and with Rotom and with Coco. But I actually go for Earthquake here. And he gets off a Recover, which absolutely stinks on my part. I should not have done that. Should have just gone for the Dragon Claw. I didn't want him to go into Diancie, but hindsight's 2020, and that was not a good play on my part. He goes into... he's able to recover, obviously. Then he goes Aegislash as I switch into Articuno. I go for U-turn on the Aegislash. Go right into Rotom. He goes for King Shield, but I trick him, my Choice Scarf, through the King Shield, which is fun and exciting. And then I'm able to go for Shadow Ball and make him attack me, basically. And yeah, so I go into the Hawlucha on the Blade form and take him out with Throat Chop. Satisfying. The voice is kind of dealing with it here. So a little bit of drink for me. But yeah, so I take it out the Aegislash with the frickin' Hawlucha. I go into the Coco on the obvious Brightbird here, just resisting it. Didn't want to go into the Bronzong. And I go for Thunderbolt. And then I realize, wow, Snorlax really screws me if he's Curse Rest. And this is not the first time I've been kind of screwed by a Curse Lax. So you'll see that he's able to set up all the way. And he has immunity, so it can't even Toxic him, which means he's not thick fat, but that doesn't really matter. Yeah, basically I try and body press him down, but he's able to rest it off, obviously. I go into the Coco, preventing him from resting one turn too late. Yeah, so that kind of sucked. He's able to take out a bunch of my Mons. Back into Coco, so he can't rest. He's at 38, and I go Garchomp here. I Mega Evolve to get as much damage as possible. He crits me with Body Slam, doesn't matter. And then 35%, I'm able to actually crit him with Close Combat here. And yeah, so we get the one lucky differential there. I kind of got ahead of myself. Because it didn't really matter. I didn't have Iron Head, so if I had Iron Head instead of Throat Chop, I don't think I could have killed the Egg Slash, so it wasn't worth. If I did have Iron Head, though, I could have won. So that's fun. Yeah, so we lose 4-0 here in Week 10. Week 11 is this week. It's the final week. We've clinched playoffs. We need a win or a loss of less than or more than... I think we can't... If we lose 2-0 or 1-0, we claim first in the conference and the division. Here, I'll just pull it up real quick. Yeah, so we're tied technically in points. Toronto lost. The Toxtricities lost this week. And then 2 differential behind us, and we have the tiebreaker because we beat them. So if we lose 2-0, whoa, voice crack. If we lose 2-0, we will tie with them, but have the tiebreaker, so we will be ahead. And if we win, obviously, we will be ahead. And we can't be caught by any of these guys either. Karachi could win. If Karachi wins and we lose, then they will be in front of us. Yeah, but if they lose or we win, then we secure the first in the conference, which doesn't really matter, but I like being first. Anyway, yeah, thanks for checking out the video. I hope the audio turned okay. The last couple ones have been kind of rough at the beginning. I don't know, my mic cuts out sometimes. Yeah, so thanks for checking out the video. I will be back probably this weekend, maybe, for week 11, and then into playoffs, and that'll be exciting. Let me know what you thought of the game. Obviously, not what we wanted, but yeah. So I'll just wrap it up here. Thank you so much for watching again. Like and sub, and I will see you all next week. Bye-bye. Check out other videos. I'm going to leave an end card. Check out other videos. Bye.